everybody? Welcome, welcome. Come on. You can do it. There we go, baby. Ah. This is your guy Yagwai, and welcome back to the Fluff Pile. Today we are going to be doing session 3 of Cyberpunk 2077 True Street Samurai. Good morning, Night City. If memory serves, we were just hecking around finding out with a few side missions, not quite wanting to go over to Lizzie's yet. I did do a little bit of modification. Try not to do that between streams, but if there's something I think I need to grab that's not relevant or something like that, I take care of it. In this case, it was mostly cleaning up my inventory. I did actually end up picking up a couple of weapons in the last run, so I got things switched out a little bit, got Nature instead of Nova 5 and Clear. I'm not going to suppress it yet. I'm going to keep the damage high on the Overture because I've got the Dying Knight as a suppressed option, although I'm honestly not sure how I feel about Dying Knight. It's your pistol. As a punk, as an edge runner, as someone from Haywood, this should be your sidearm. Flat out. It's the one you personally earn. But I don't like the auto pistol. It doesn't do enough damage per shot. It's got a very wide spread. And the headshot multiplier on this thing is pretty heavy, but at the same time, trying to get a headshot with it, it's just not accurate. Headshot multiplier on this baby, that would be different. So I'm going to keep an eye out for something to replace Dying Knight with. Another auto pistol. I think I'm going to keep it at one auto pistol, one revolver for now. And of course the knife. I did end up leveling the knife with crafting. Like I said, broke up a bunch of things and had enough materials to go ahead and get it up a bit. So it is a valid option, despite the fact that it started out a little low. And yes, actually we were heading to the clothing shop. See if we can update our look, and heading over for this undiscovered mission, just sort of working our way on over to Lizzie's. I think there's it and this side job out all a hit. Going and hopping into a brain dance. But let's see what we got going on. Every time, come on, it's double tap to put away. Love this world. It only looks clean when it rains. I mean, given where I live in Tacoma, that actually matters. Oh.
V, got a rat problem on my block. Who doesn't, right? Thing is, these rats are human-sized. Look just like tiger claws, too. Biggest one is a certain Taki Kenmochi. So do your fixer a solid and neutralize her ass, will ya? Deeds attached.
Okay. Gun for hire type jobs, they work out basically like the NCPD scanner missions, except there's usually a better story to them. Scanner missions are all, there's an assault, go kill these guys. There's possible gang-related activity, go assassinate this person. That's pretty much all it is. This one, though, person is running, I believe this is somebody running a pachinko parlor. Got a place at this block in Kabuki, not many people know about it, welcome to the club, and I prefer to keep it that way. The problem is, a certain tiger and her friends set up a pachinko operation, pachinko operation, right on my effing doorstep. Hey, Cedar, welcome back, my friend, welcome to the Fluff Pile. You have returned from whence you came. Or left, I should say. Do not come in the Fluff Pile. It's very difficult to clean. Also, congratulations on taking out the Punch Monkey. Set up a pachinko operation. Could mean trouble for me down the road. Let me guess, you're thinking it's better to hide in plain sight? Yeah, F that. When, if not, the NCPD cracks down on those pachinko machines, I know they're gonna poke their ugly pig noses around my backyard. Can't risk them seeing something they shouldn't. We can sit on this. Or we can't sit on this. Head over to the residential block where the tiger by the name of Taki Kenmochi is running a pachinko show. Deal with her. Any other tigers in the area will get the message and peace out right quick. Like her hair. Let's actually sit on this for a sec and just go shopping because it's not Cyberpunk if you don't just immediately ignore an urgent operation to then go buy some stuff. There.
Killer does.
Got any nice threads for me?
If thrift falls into your definition of nice, then sure.
Actually, yeah, he's right. Nicer looking. All shinies. Good looking cops. No good. No. Definitely not those. Never though. Just never. I will buy crafting patterns because it's fun to craft things. Crafting X. Street cred. Why am I looking? I don't have enough street cred to buy crap from a gangpunk. Eh. Yep, I'm good with that. And we'll suit. Ah. You'll excuse me, I gotta go kill one of your friends.
Yeah, that's what I hope. Where can I pick them up? Great.
This one's, of course, a straightforward mission. If I had remembered to bring my car instead of just running like a ninny, I probably would go ahead and pull the assault rifle from my trunk. But did not do that, so come on. Come on out. Gotta do my drugs, folks. And that's the main target zeroed, but
That's what it's all about. One
anybody
less tiger in
left, or
this
did
town.
they actually charge all
Appreciate
out
your
at
problem
once?
solving skills, V. Get closed.
Yeah, no, they all charged at once. Usually there's one that hangs back for no reason. But can't just leave this trash laying around. Yeet. That puts an auto return on him. Or it's like a whole lot of extra effort to secure it. This freaking side open. This game can be pretty gory, even when you got it turned to more stream-friendly settings. You set? Ah, there we go. Well, sis, let's get you put away as well. Come on. Alright, fine. Usually you just end up going. I never bothered checking to see if there was a side door. I mean, I actually haven't been through here. Deck. Loves me a good deck. That double jump I could get onto the line too. But I don't. And to get big cyberware, it's all expensive. It's not what I wanted, but thanks for trying. Stash it, and let's just backpack real. Huh. I mean, not a bad look. I've seen worse. Sell the. Hey, how y'all doing? Don't mind me, I'm just robbing you a little. Just a little light robbery. Protagonist, and nobody's gonna catch me. See, just randomly walking through your stalls and stealing stuff is not a problem. That's not a crime. Being too close to a cop with a weapon, that's a crime. Or being black. But, you know, either one. Both are equally as terrible. You're not my car at all. Let's track over to... Oh. Got perk. Body section. Nope. Let's go check. This is cool. Some sneaky peeky stuff. Deck hat. Let's see here. Ah. Straight up handgun damage boost. Go. Ah. Didn't run me over. Actually standing there because that usually happens. Let's see what this gig is. If it's a gun for hire, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my assault rifle out of the truck. Put it in Dying Knight's place. Oop. Oh no! Oh.
Everywhere.
Got word of a cyber psycho attack, all confirmed. Even reported to MaxTech. Thing is, nobody's gonna show because Militech shut it right down. You ask me, Psycho's gotta be one of theirs. My eddies are on Lieutenant Mower. Anyway, Corporal's gonna go straight into treatment. So make very, very sure you keep her in one piece.
Well, okay then. I'm going up again. Lower. Let's see here. Let's go ahead. I do have an ocular. I don't know why I didn't have something in there. Target analysis, my favorite damn cyber optic. So this, folks, is a cyber psycho mission. It's basically a mini boss fight.
Neutralize the target! Whoa, shit!
This is gonna be fun because Mower is... Mower's that...
Hurt your spine! Pain!
Mower's that tough. On, go tonight, go night-night. Come on. I am not fighting you while you're doing that electric eel bullshit standing in the water. You're not gonna come up here for a good old knife fight. I'm not coming to you. Power weapons are weird. Why did that just blow up? Right in the boobs. Ow, 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 ow. And that is... I didn't want to get into melee with her. Ah, that guy dropped a PAX anyway. If I could actually... There we go. Whenever money changes hands, your true self becomes a victim to capitalism. No shit, Bart Moss Collective. Such a victim of capitalism, I just put somebody in dirt as a job. In fact, I put a lot of people in as a job. That's kind of my thing. Now, the thing about incapacitating the cyber psychos is you gotta be careful walking around them because you might accidentally step on them and kill them. That would suck. Bring up messages and just gotta go. Sending the data on the Militech woman. Turns out she was a Corps special unit. Clearly she felt something was seriously wrong and put a call in for help. But instead of help, Militech sent a hit squad. Typical Militech shit. Reem, sending you the ride. I managed to extract some more data about her. Not much. You know how it is with Militech. Get too nosy and they start sending you death threats. Looks like Mower was shipped with experimental combat implants. Maybe there's some sort of glitch in the code that made her snap. I'll look into it. Thanks again. Money's already on the way. I would say Militech's the worst, but Arasaka still exists. But Arasaka is also... Is she? I'm pretty sure I didn't put her... No, okay, she counts as lived. Usually there's a statement about how they survive, like they're unconscious, you knocked them out or they're taking a nap, but that didn't pop up anymore. That got me scared. I want to get the perfect ending on that. Especially since when I first played, the ending was bugged and you never got it. Pretty much. Oh hey, yeah, thanks for doing all that stuff. Later. Do I get an extra payout? Nope. Gee, thanks, Reg. Yeah, Militech is an older corporation. It goes back to the bad old days. Actually, it used to be a mercenary independent contracting company that worked for the U.S. military exclusively And then when the United States collapsed, it became the US military. They see themselves as the good guys, and they can largely say they are on the basis that they are not Arasaka. That's it. That's their whole claim, is they're not Arasaka, so they've got to be okay. That's Militech. They're basically if Blackwater had become our military. Let's see here. Why that says it's 0 DPS. Yeah, 110. Alright, well. So that was good. So it's just consumable stuff up. Lieutenant Mower, though, is generally speaking, just due to proximity, Cyber Psycho you. There's a few of them around Watson, on the district. But she is the closest one. There's one over here, I believe. Here at Totenkans. That is a Maelstrom Cyber Psycho. Actually, I think there's one over. And there's one that's a Valentino that got picked up and pecked with. So, my favorite one is probably a Maelstrom one that I don't know if they're available in Act 1, but it's some just straight up horror shit. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's great stuff. Yeah. No. Do I want to interfere there? No, really don't. Can't stand up for yourself. Don't need to waste my time. Sorry, that's the brakes. That is the curse of living in Night City. Your head down and don't be a problem. Don't draw attention to yourself. If you do, be able to stand up. If every kid in Haywood picks a handgun at 16. Gotta be able to protect you and yours, even at a young age. Now, am I here on time, or... Let me check the time. Yeah, local time is 3:03 a.m. 6 and 6, so...
Hey there, dollface. Interest you in a preem BD?
Sure. In I go.
Hold it. House rules first. There will be severe penalties for any unauthorized recording. No drugs, no groping.
Someone catch your eye? You do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box.
I really look that green, do you? Like I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Door's open. Have fun, doll.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
I love the Mox Bouncers. Do not give a damn. They are doing their job.
What a sweet little face you have.
Really? So let's go and do something I never thought I would in any game whatsoever. Advance the storyline.
Hey!
Get you something.
So, curious. The name Lizzie's. That the owner?
Not for a long while, no. And it's none too sweet a story.
Oh, now I'm just flat interested.
The real Lizzie ran a strip joint out of this place back in the day. Lizzie's Bar. Girls were paid right, insured, even
and had decent security. Good spot, all in all.
Nah, stories of the golden days. Inevitable demise and the inevitable drink over sweet memories.
It's all what makes the tall tales easier to swallow.
So, what went wrong?
Tiger Claws shot up Lizzie. Tiger beat one of Lizzie's girls real bad once. No hesitation, Lizzie blasted the guy's balls off. Gang came back the next day. Liz was done.
Tigers gave this place up to the Mox in the end, though, didn't they?
Sort of. The Moxes had to make a deal with them. Luckily, they kept their heads, organized quick. Big boss now is Susie Q. But the sign stayed up, out of respect. Biz booms to this day.
Looking for Evelyn Parker. Know if she's here?
Who's asking?
Name's V. She and I have a date.
Well, V, it's a pleasure. I'm Mateo.
Uh-huh. So, Evelyn.
Club's big. Gonna have to look around. Can't do it for you.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this.
The little hand motion just makes me think she's using the Jedi mind trick on him instead of ordering 2 shots.
Evelyn Parker.
Let me move the camera closer.
I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
Why not say hello sooner?
There.
I wanted to get a good look at you first.
Why we meeting here? Any particular reason? Actually, it doesn't seem much like your thing, this place.
I'll take that as a compliment. Come on. Know a place we can talk where ears won't prick up to listen. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. If anyone asks, we're not here.
Yeah, Mateo. Also, thank you. You're a very pleasant guy.
Can a horny girl
Nothing's wrong. Really?
Why don't you just tell me the truth?
I just told you.
The story of the Mox is pretty neat, and I do like the story arc with her and what happens, like the story between her and gosh, I'm trying to remember her name, but we're gonna meet her soon enough, is really interesting.
Dex had a
Of
lot
course,
to
her
say
arc is
about
fantastic, but
you. Called you professional.
it's all very noir
and
to a degree,
trustworthy. I hope
which
he wasn't
unfortunately means it gets
overselling.
kind of gross.
You don't give a rat's dick what Dex thinks. We both know that.
You have trouble accepting.
Sorry about the camera
No,
twitching constantly.
Just think
I'm
flattery's
still getting
beneath
used to
you.
my Naga X.
Am I wrong?
Holding it to have the buttons
Maybe
in
Dex
reach
is beneath you.
feels different from the way I
Have
normally
you known
hold a
each other
mouse.
long?
Just started working with him, in fact.
I've heard there are 2 kinds of fixers. Those with stable crews on long contracts and short leashes. Loyalty and predictability they value above
Self-conscious
all
about where I
else.
put the aim dot.
Then there's the other
Trying
kind.
to keep her in frame without
Dex's kind.
directly looking at it.
Come on. Can't leave that hanging.
Headhunters. They lay their trust elsewhere, not in people, but in a thing. Their intuition. They bet on potential. And if they lose that bet, it's the last mistake they ever make. I'm hoping Dex's intuition has served him well in this case.
And that's really sort of the difference between the normal fixers you deal with and Dex. Normal fixers they treat you respectfully.
V,
Let's cut to the chase. What do
Dex,
you got for
however,
me?
you are a resource.
You're
plain and simple. And you're a
target.
resource to all of them, but
I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually.
Dex, you can tell
We're
he's
tangling with
dangling
Arasaka.
the big leagues in front of
Making
you
this heist
to blind
one
you from the fact that
dangerous,
this is
risky motherfucker.
exactly V.
Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Kompeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
Classy corp hotels? Yeah, no. Out of my price range.
Sassy.
Oh, the decor's to die for, as you'll see for yourself.
So where's this chip hiding, exactly?
Sorry, that should have muted.
In a suite on the
Why
top
is it not
floor.
muting?
The room's occupied by
Okay, fine.
Yorinobu Arasaka.
I guess I don't have a mute button.
Yorinobu Arasaka.
I'll have to figure that out.
He's in town?
Don't you read the scream sheets? The media couldn't get enough of Yori coming to Night City. It was all over the headlines. Anyway, he's heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son.
I was gonna say,
What,
he's
so
got like
Arasaka
2 kids
Jr. is
left, maybe
planning to
3.
grab the reins while in Night
All
City?
the sons died in the Corpo
Only
War.
a handful of people in Night City know what the
Although most recent
Arasaka's
one.
real plans are.
Telling me
Except
you're one of them?
Yorinobu, who was being a rebel, and
So we're not jumping the Corp. We're jumping Yorinobu Arasaka
speaking out
himself.
against Arasaka and its control over Japan.
Yorinobu is a puppet. He lost all his cards years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding. Saburo's had Yori's balls in a vice for years. He might just turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good again.
Look, if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your tits perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from
I don't know why
Arasaka
there's not a mature
Laboratory.
tag
He's made
I
a
can
deal
put on
with
individual
Netwatch.
streams.
Aims to sell it
I don't
to
want to
them.
make my whole
Have
stream
you
mature
spotted my
tagged,
ace yet, or do I
specifically
need
my
to
whole
spell
channel.
things out?
But I mean, it's Cyberpunk.
Wait, neutral Netwatch is mixed up in this?
Netwatch provides net security for all corporations, and collects eddies in the millions for it. But in this day and age, everyone's in the game, and no one can afford to be a saint. To win, one has to go all in.
So what's Yorinobu due to walk away with?
Unimportant. You focus on the biochip.
What could cyberspace's watchers and protectors offer him? Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens, and I get the chip.
So what does Yorinobu get out of it? You know what? Don't worry about it. That storyline's not going to
Fine.
come up.
So no
Probably, maybe.
Arasaka security on the
Probably.
device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
Yeah, I did
And
not
the
enable. I
pieces?
specifically did not enable nudity.
You'll see for yourself
My
soon
first
enough.
stream title was a bit of a
Provided we're
tease
done
title.
gossiping about the Arasakas.
It was
Okay.
don't
What's
ask too many
next?
questions. You're professional.
Now comes the best part.
You'll figure it out soon enough.
Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking
Yeah,
off to in those
I said
boxes?
I'd come to you.
Like anything
No.
else?
I did.
It can be a very useful tool.
Please tell me they cleaned
Good
that
for
chip.
analyzing
by the way.
details human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp.
You're not telling me you
Exactly
cleaned
what you
that
need.
couch.
So what's on the tape?
I might have to
Yorinobu's
buy new
suite.
clothes.
The
Set
glorious
these on fire.
interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, V.
BD rec
She looks
implant.
like an incredibly
Why,
classy
you
call
object?
girl.
No, not at all. Let's see this brain dance.
Judy'll
Yes,
help.
Let's see it.
She's a
for
mox,
research
too.
purposes.
Besides, we
Hey, Rock, welcome back to the
years.
fluff pile. We are about to dive into
V, this is
Evelyn
important.
Parker's
Judy's always
smut
been there
film.
for me. Always helped out.
Judy, right?
I trust her.
Judy
But
Alvarez.
she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So you'll be a good girl, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Oh, believe me,
Relax.
Evelyn.
Believe it or
You're
not,
gonna
I'm
do
no
more
stranger
harm
to
to her
that.
than I will.
In biz or life.
Hey, there you are.
This is V. She's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf.
Sensory sig amps. acoustic and emotive wave monitors. Top shelf hardware.
Yeah, most of it's customized. Only thing factory are the casings.
Mod all this yourself?
What do you think?
Expression translator. Fuyutsuki, right? Thought the matrices on that series were fucked up.
They were, but swapping out matrices is simple. And this was the only model that'd support additional scanware. Alright. Compiled your BD.
Jesus, Evelyn.
What do you think?
You've got all the time
Will
in
it
the
do?
world.
Still pretty raw.
V never
but
sleeps
yeah,
unless she's
oughta do.
incapacitated by plotline.
V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it
Deep
to her.
inside. Just gotta get all up inside.
Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
So, we drop V inside? Let her look, let her rummage around, right?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
What do you mean by raw? How's this differ from the ready-mades?
Huh. Ready-mades, provided they're well made, should feed you feelings and impressions you'd never have the chance to experience yourself in real space. But it's mass market shit, so it's pre-crafted, hard-coded, fenced in, and manageable. A raw one? Well, it's more like a virtue enviro. Get to move around, look at things in detail. Editors use those layers to fish for juicier emotes and impulses, then use them to pad the BDs that go to market. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going.
I just really like Judy. She is a well-designed character. Get a lot of time with her, which is important. That's why everybody simps over that vampire chick from Skyrim. She's the only NPC I actually talk to more than once. And Judy's just seriously one of the good people.
Gotta create your sensory profile first.
Oh, possible seizure warning up ahead. The
Okay, hit
neuro
me.
interfaces for
Just
brain
promise
dance
me it won't
do some
hurt.
flashing shit.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me. Gonna run
Yeah.
the analysis soft. Should feel a
That's
slight
right,
tingle.
Serana. Like the pepper. It's mostly just
Okay,
because you
now
spend
let's
so
set
much
the
time with
optics and other
Serana during the
sensory sigs.
Dawn Guard
Look
DLC.
smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
Get a lot of requests like this?
All the time. But it's usually
But
stuff the girls scroll.
Kind of
at the
found her
club. I
obnoxious
take that and
to a
do some
degree,
routine
and she
quarantine.
absolutely has no interest in
Crank
you
up the
unless you follow
orgasms.
a few
More like
very
cut out
specific
all the other
lines, and
shit.
even then, I don't think
Fucking's
she's ever
business as
marriable.
usual for these guys. Their minds wander to grocery lists, spouses' birthdays, late bills, whatever. But even then, you can refigure things, mold the emotions into something unique, unforgettable. So, I can't complain. One more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters
Yeah,
in.
that is what mods are for, I guess. Or
Okay,
you can just take
all set.
Best Girl Isolde,
I need to test your profile first.
Or
Tossing in a
play a game
sample
that's not over a
BD.
decade old
You can
and
use it to get to know the
which you haven't
editor.
bought 5 times.
Now let me see. Where can
Wow,
we...
those are some strong leg muscles.
Can't you just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks. Besides, won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
What'd you choose?
Corner store hold up in Haywood. Real amateurs. Don't even know where I got it. Suits our needs perfectly though. You ready?
Boot it up.
Mm-hmm. Let me give you the tailored version first. Let you get your bearings. Then we'll jump into editing mode. Be diving in 3,
The whole brain dance mechanic, the fact that they set up a completely separate mechanic for this and experience and button interface,
Plan
don't
simple.
use it a
Do
whole
nothing
lot.
odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out, and we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
does kind of remind me of scrubbing through the
And
videos
remember,
for stuff.
everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high.
Okay, on you go. Down, everybody, on the ground. Want to see you kissing the flooring.
Money! Now, or I will fucking drop you, I swear to God!
Sorry.
Whoa!
Bap.
Yeah, hey! Now! Before I blow your fucking head off!
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well.
A flash of intense shock. I can still feel it. I remember. Fuck. That last second. Could warn me how much it hurts to die.
Trust me, real death hurts much, much more.
Not so sure about
Hit
that.
rates dropped.
You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode.
I blame you. Everything looks fine on my side,
I'll
Rock.
sever the link to the BD roller's sensory array.
I mean, it
You'll
will
be able to
because
look
it's my
around
system.
freely.
It's the source.
Whole scene's yours. Full cam control in analysis mode, so move around, zoom in and out, whatever else you come up with. Think of it as your own little sandbox. So, analysis mode, you control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need. Then you use the editor console to unpause. Try it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio. Got it.
Dream as hell, right? Well, that's not all. You can speed things up or rewind, whatever you like. Give it a try. Rewind. Roll it back to the top. All good. Neat.
I do like the fact that
Now
when
try
you're
fast
talking
forward.
to Judy after going through this the first time around, she looks concerned at the fact that you just went through the snuff part of it,
Okay.
but then when you crack
can
a joke
also
about
reset
it,
the recording.
she
That'll
smiles.
Take you right back to the beginning. Try it. Now for some fun. This here's why you came in the first place. In analysis mode,
It did a
you
lot,
get to
at least in
view
the
and
main
even scan
storyline,
details of the enviro
to
recorded
program
by the
facial
3D roller.
expressions and
Focus on the
details.
heat, the gun this gonk gets from his buddy at the beginning. Now scan it.
Really bring you into the
Do
story.
nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio. Got it. And remember, everything on full blast. They'll
He
spot
was
us
just
extra
about to
for a
run
wicked
off
adrenaline
without
night.
taking the gun.
Okay, on you go.
Okay, right here. Excellent. Let's move on. Now heads up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough. This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds the roller was never aware of. To see the sources of the recorded sensory signals, switch to the audio layer in the editor. Go ahead and try that now. Okay, good. Now you should see several sound signatures in the store. Choose one and hone in on it.
Okay, fuck! On you go. Little shitheads! Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, eh?
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously, like it was happening right next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop. Keep playing with the sound, explore it a bit. We'll move on when you get bored.
Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, eh?
We have a deal today on 2 flavors, Cardi and
Yeah,
Surf and Turf.
everybody! On the ground! Wanna see you kissing the flooring! Money! Now, or I will fucking drop you, I swear to God!
There is something spotty. I think the storyline's gonna lead me.
Whoa! Yeah! Hey! Now! Before I blow your fucking head off!
I'm also in audio mode.
Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw. Stuff the roller's cyberware picked up.
Like what?
Ev's got Kiroshi optics that grab infrared, meaning you should be able to grab heat signatures from her recording.
Huh. Hella nice.
Scanning
still
works
say
on
hella.
peeps, too. Walk up to the wounded chick. Try scanning her. Alright, next thing. Scroll forward to the part where our artist gets a lead injection.
Now! Before I blow your fucking house!
See that? They shot him and he never saw it coming. But you will. Here it comes. My favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam.
Kidding.
Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision, then scan it. His own Chumba shot him. Probably planned to all along. Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black market for a BD like this. BD freaks are ready to pay a preem for a real flatline. Anyway, if you've seen enough, you can exit.
Honestly, the technology behind BD scanning BD recorders is freaking terrifying. Like, Teslas are a bad enough privacy violation
Impressive,
for
right?
everybody around you, but
Too bad most of the BDs we do here are
anybody
only good for
here,
flogging the log.
anybody
Anyway,
around you
ready
could
to
be
do this?
recording
Look at your rec?
everything, including
I don't
things they
know,
have no interest in having.
Ugh, let's take a break.
But
Still feel like that kid when... Yeah. Think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who?
Runner for my crew. Security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev.
Evelyn? I won't get a damn thing out of this without T-Bug.
Judy, please.
Ev, she wants to bring a runner in? What part of that don't you understand? How do I know she'll only perch in this footage?
there's a
Observe,
grim,
not fuck with anything.
dark future
Me.
when
I'm your
anybody
guarantee.
walking around you
Yeah,
would be a
right.
Tesla.
Help me. This one last time.
Horrifying.
I promise everything will work out. Just like we planned.
Okay, V. Call T-Bug and we'll dive in.
Hey, V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
Unimportant, Bug. Please focus. Need your help. Got no clue what I'm supposed to look for once I'm in.
Alright, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into
Yeah,
your tech now.
Facebook camera
You've gotta give me
glasses
access.
are
Opening
bad
port
because they're
1779.
specifically only good
Secure
for
protocol?
recording 30 seconds at a time,
Good, I'm going in.
aka the amount of
Should be
time you
getting
can
my
post on
request
Facebook. So they're useless
now.
technology unless you
Got it.
actively use them
You
on
ready?
Facebook all the time.
A millisec. Okay.
So you got
connection
all of the
confirmed. Now some quick tip ice
privacy
and
issues
we're good.
of being
Ready
some
to
dick
dance.
walking around with cameras
Fire
on your
up,
head.
Judy.
And not even the utility of, say, being able to record your own police stop. Things like that.
Alright, V. Eyes open. Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the relic.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat, are you?
Evelyn. She... I felt her fear. Sure got it
yeah.
under control quick, too.
96% robot, 4% asshole. That, my friends, is Adam Smasher. One of the quote-unquote legends of Night City. Kind of a spoiler. But not really. He's in the
Alarm
art book and
firmware's
such.
fresh, but Saw excited birds
Yeah, like
chirping on the
how
BS,
many
something about
multiple
lots
police
of
shootings
seeds
were
falling from
streamed
the
live
sieve.
on Facebook.
Let me generate keys. I can forge their SIGs.
Except you can't even do that with Facebook glasses because they don't stream. They just do 30 seconds of video.
Shit, camera's packed with new tech. Motion sensors, heat sig activators, IFF.
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Also, sadly,
Mucho more than enough. Just need access to their subnet.
it doesn't have an ass. I'm not interested in robots without a nice butt.
I said no.
They'll have my head for this.
Then you shall perish for a good cause.
Yeah, the fact that they look like normal Ray-Bans is also frustrating because they are hard for the average person to
Here in
detect.
the drone,
And it's
ventilation and cooling,
kind of an issue with
servers, gotta
the
be.
EU
fancy
for
doodads
their
in here
privacy
need to be
laws.
controlled.
Because the light that comes on the Facebook glasses doesn't actually shine bright enough to be a proper warning according to EU standards. Yeah, it's... I have mixed feelings on the metaverse, because it's coming. It's an inevitability even without Facebook. We're already kind of seeing that in independent game development to begin with. However, I don't like the I don't mind the guys behind Oculus being a part of it at all. But I don't like Facebook being involved. And I don't like the douchebag glasses that with cameras in them being involved either.
Listen in on that conversation, V. Could be something important.
Finish. I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the
My
risks
father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change. And
Thankfully,
he'll live
those
forever
Facebook glasses
in
are
his
also
tiny,
expensive, as
frozen
along with
bubble.
being terrible.
I should not even be listening to such things.
You will listen to this.
So,
Saburo is an
expensive,
adult
terrible
despot,
technology means that we will be
utterly
having
removed from reality,
an unfortunate amount of them around
stuck
Seattle.
in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists, of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we
Dude,
will
you haven't
now
seen eye to eye since
Read the
2010
documentation
when you
carefully.
became a
The
freaking
relic
biker.
requires specific storage conditions. You must
No,
provide them.
Heard that? Relic doc's gotta be around here somewhere. Look for
I wonder
them.
if Zoomers even know what privacy is. Or whichever generation is being born. Honestly, yeah. I mean, obviously the concept of privacy, the term, existence of it, everybody knows, but at the same time, what counts as privacy, what people think is reasonable and what isn't? How was I scanning?
Sorry to make you wait.
I think I need to go back to the...
No. I said no.
They'll have my head for this.
Then you shall perish for a good cause.
But
Make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
Scan the.
See soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the risks.
My father's a tired, visual old graybeard who thinks nothing he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble. Well, listen to this. A war that may not have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now.
Yeah, not just their parents were so invasive. I mean, not our parents as millennials were so invasive, but just
enough.
Concept of privacy changed. What was considered acceptable privacy around, say, October or September of 2001, somewhere in the autumn. Something happened. Don't remember what.
Everything all right? You seem tense, edgy.
A moment. It will pass.
I can get to work on that. Just one condition.
You wish to make demands of me.
Only one. Focus on me. Oh, got any candy left? Stuff was pretty fun last time. That's enough fun last time.
Bedroom.
Come on.
That's enough.
Automated turrets. Latest scanner model. Systems all connected to the server.
Can you shut them off?
Externally, no way. Gotta get in, check out how they link into the system first. Looks like all their security systems are linked to the hotel subnet. We need the flathead. No other way to shut down these systems.
Can't get around them ourselves?
Nope. At least I'm fresh out of ideas.
Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Bedroom. Nightstand.
I've got an idea. Be right back.
Very nice. But come here already.
Just a sec. Looking for the perfect thing. Ah, you'll like this.
Hello, iconic pistol.
Loaded. Safety's on. Good to know, though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron.
That's right, this is where it is. Derp.
Manual details a special temp-controlled container. Relic needs to be kept real cool.
So, Chip's gotta stay in the freezer.
Yep, could damage it otherwise. Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor. Should be easier to spot where your Nobu's keeping the chip.
Ah, you'll like this.
Air conditioning, standard model for hotels of this caliber. Temp matches that stipulated in the docs, but no way the chip's hiding there. Too risky. Temp fluctuations, risk of damage.
Could it be in the ice bucket?
Oh, Donaghy's. Looks like Mr. Arasaka had something to celebrate. Really think you'll find the chip in there? No way. Temp's too low. Could fluctuate. Nice try, though.
This V is not very tech savvy. If this was Hacker V, I wouldn't bother scanning a bucket.
From reality. Stuck in some...
Just a fancy-ass fridge. Temp doesn't match the guidelines. Won't find a thing here. Right. Grab the heat sig. Matches the spec in the docs.
Yorinobu's got the case here. Guaranteed.
We got it. Good work. Looks like we got everything we need. Quit out of the editor.
Oh god. Incredibly white screen.
Get everything you need? Yep, that'll do.
Only my RGB protected
Thanks, Judy.
me.
We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today.
I'm
See
a
you
heck
soon.
and hydrate.
I'll wipe the cache on your data. You were never here.
Just water. Delicious close shot of.
Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab. Portable device for handling BDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings. Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick.
And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever.
Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you? Walking, talking corpses.
We needed that recording, Judy. BD practically does our job for us.
The BD will be the death of us. Seriously. If Arasaka finds out you have it, you're dead. I'm dead.
Judy, relax. Nobody will ever know.
Evelyn, please. No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit. V, let's walk.
Steal your drugs, Judy.
Well, what do you think?
Actually, never came to the store. Good reason. There's nothing interesting there. I just pissed off Parker by walking.
You're not worried? Arasaka will flag and screen anyone who's had dealings with Yorinobu.
Oh, they'll have a long list then. Packed full of big names. Much bigger than mine. You tell me who they check first. Corpo hotshots and cutthroats? Or a little bedroom plaything like me?
I mean, I'd go with the plaything, but... Again, what am I? Corporate security? No, I'm just some schmuck.
Well, what do you think?
Intel on Yorinobu, the chip, the BD from Konpeki. Winter right, plan's perfect. A job like this comes 1 in a million.
Thanks. Now the punchline, please.
Just sounds too good to be true. What's the catch?
Cold feet. Are you looking to get out of it?
I want to know if you're really in control here. That you're not sending me into the sort of shit I can't wade out of.
V, I have 0 reasons to haze you. We're in this together. Really. Trust me that I got this.
So, what now?
V, do this job for me. I mean me alone. No splitting the payout with anyone else. No middlemen. No Dex.
You want to fuck over our fixer. I knew something was up.
Dex is a middleman. And a useless one at this point.
Evelyn, you don't mess with fixers. That's the one rule every merc in this city knows and actually follows.
But if we're smart...
Doesn't matter. Mistake like that'll cost you your rep. And without a rep, you're nobody. You sure you want to do this?
Better ask yourself that question. Do you want to spend the rest of your days blasting scavs? Or become a legend overnight?
Scavs
Your
can
choice.
eat all the lead I have.
If I agree, they'll be hell to pay, for sure.
I know. Whatever you decide, it stays between us. I can offer 50%. Eddie's enough to do whatever the hell you like.
I'll be finished. Dex won't forgive a dirt move like this.
Dex isn't the only fixer in town. But my offer's the only one you'll ever get.
Let me think about it.
Mm-hmm. If you need me, call. I'll send you my number.
Okay.
Good luck. Now go. I need a few words with Judy.
How things looking, Miss V?
Turns out Evelyn's recording from Konpeki was worth our time.
All right.
Beautiful. T-Bug already called. Said she's working her magic.
4 a.m. last night.
We're all set.
Gina and me
Ready to go. What now?
Now we do the job I hired you to do. Grabbing that biochip. We'll talk about the rest at the afterlife. See you there.
Great. Be there in no time.
See you, Miss V.
Hey, got a little problem. Client stiff, yeah? Money, I mean. Tell the girls at the door. They will take care of it. My, what a sweet little face you have. Out of bounds. Not our turf.
Where did you pull that cone of fries from?
She wants out. She'd rather not be there. Rather work here, full time.
Hola, V. How's it going? What's the status? It's good old Jackie boy. Well, the client played a BD of the place we're supposed to visit. Alright, keep me posted. Simple man, that Jackie. Does not have to be complex. Seriously, where'd she pull that cone from? Ah.
Come on in.
That's the opposite of what I'm doing. Oh. Now to try and get out of this parking lot without running somebody over. Let's hit a couple side missions. I am not going to go ahead and just roll through the main storyline so quick. I mean, first of all, it makes it really, really damn hard. Just ridiculously hard. As while the enemies do level to you, they also level to your chapter too. Oh. I don't even know who's shooting at me. Probably Mox, so I'm getting the hell out of here because I don't want to fight them. Never fight hookers on their own turf. Also, Mox are one of the good gangs. They're one of the better ones. I do not pick fights with them. I mean, they're really just protecting their own things. Oh. Another great example of a good side mission.
So, looks like we found the last honest cop in this city. Her name's Anna Hamill, and whatever she's investigating, it's made her a lot of enemies. She'd do best to cut it out if you catch my drift.
What do you expect?
Okay, look, I know how it sounds, but somebody would have taken this gig anyway, right? I don't know.
Come on,
Maybe
I
there's
don't
an
need
angle
this.
you can play here.
Just
Either way,
toss him an
info's
anti-witch
attached.
tablet for this man.
15% off, or I will not buy.
Anna Hamill is a blue-blooded cop through and through. The kind you'd expect to see in some NCPD promo. Beautiful, smart, honest, and to a fault. In other words, a really bad fit for Night City. Haha! Her NCPD colleagues are another story. They all have back problems from sitting on their fat wallets. This current case Hamill's working has them all breaking out in hives. She's digging into smuggling racket in Kabuki Market, which, if she makes any real headway, means bad biz for her cop buddy's finances. They don't want somebody from the outside of the precinct to nip this thing in the bud. Naturally, normally that's where I'd leave it, but I want to add one more thing. I kind of feel bad for the girl. Rather she not flatline if you can avoid it. Convince her to skip town or drop the case, make the career change at least.
And they call nomads thieves.
And really, that's why I like her as a fixer.
You got the
She cares. I'm gonna go check this gun shop real quick for any decent pistols or pistol schematics. If I recall, this guy ain't got
We're
shit.
gonna buy some new iron. Few dozen pounds.
Well, be my fucking guest.
Decent SPD. Precision rifle. Grenade patterns. Pattern. Street cred will really let me get and shoot it. Anything to sell? Actually, I do. Buy some food off of it. Consumables are great in this game because they have a variety of effects, but at the same time, so pretty much never remember to use them. Yeah, take my junk. Said come in, don't just stand there. Now this guy's where you go for a top-end double-barreled shotgun or pulsar submachine gun. So if I get a long coat and some street cred, I might come. I'm also just not a big fan of the pulsar, its load times. And here we hit, I just want to go over one of the issues I have with Cyberpunk. Not really a programming issue, just a game deficiency. All these stats here, we got the DPS, individual shot damage, attacks per second, whether or not it's got a scope or sight mount, and whether that's filled. We've got what type of weapon it is, modifiers it has over a base model of its type, special ability it may have. Like this pulsar has ricochet engine, which it ricochets a hell of a lot more than your average power weapon. And all sorts of, like, it shows the empty mod spots, anything that's in the mod slots. Oftentimes has a statement about it, like Pulsar, Dawn of a Legacy. Of course, Dying Night, the thing looks like it's cobbled together by some gonk brain DIYer, but it shoots like a dream. That was you. Where's magazine capacity? Where's fire options? Because one of the assault rifles really ticked me off when I picked it up because I got a nice one off a guy, really high-end stuff, but it only did 3-round bursts. And it had enough recoil that it wasn't worth it. How many shots does a pulsar hold? How many shots does Dying Night? Dying Night holds 21. We know that because we picked it up, we equipped it. You have to physically equip the damn weapon to find out how much it carries, with the exception of ones you can pretty much imply, such as most revolvers are 6 shots. The double-barreled shotgun, obviously 2. Everything else, it's a guess. And I'm sorry, I kind of want to know what my magazine capacity is going to be. Also, I'm low on pistol rounds, so let's see here. Pistol ammo, let's make a couple. There we go. Got a good amount of dock. Upgrading. Insufficient upgrade. Weight limit's good, because I broke a bunch of stuff recently. But let's go. Not real. Extra sights. Especially the gimlet eye. Don't like the form factor.
You'll see the review I leave.
What the hell?
Yeah, what the hell indeed.
I'm ready.
So now we just gotta find Anna Hamill.
Know this woman? 30-something, slightly shorter than yourself. Heard she comes round here a lot.
This is Kabuki. We get a lot of people.
And smartasses? A lot of them, too.
Yeah, smart asses too.
Smartasses who could recognize a cop's face? So how about it?
He's got a bounty.
I might.
Get out of the way.
Depends on how much you'll be spending on your groceries today.
You telling me you're harboring a badge while operating out of Tiger Claw turf?
I wouldn't. I swear it.
Oh, I believe you. But them... Know what they do to liars? Slice their digits off clean. Sometimes they go even further.
That look on his face.
All right, I get it.
It's like, I'm a nomad. I tried very hard to keep all these fingers. I'm gonna keep them.
Right over there.
Cheers. There is a special way to get information for free from different people in this market, and that is the street kids. Ironically enough, the nomad I think also gets it from there, but that's because the guy's a nomad.
Yeah.
You're half man, half mega block. Not often I see a Ripper invest in a Organic body like that.
Most people don't realize the brain functions better when it's tied to real, not synthetic musculature. Replace even a single hand, and you'll notice a dip in concentration and overall well-being. Cyberware is more harm than help.
Not great marketing for a Ripper, Doc.
Nope. But it don't slow biz from chromers like you.
I mean, shit, son. Way to call me out.
Looking for a change.
Come on, then. Time to tinker.
Let's see what's available. Ratings, well, that's where the top end is. Go in that direction, but need 14 street cred, so I'm a good ways away from a smart link. It's usually pretty easy to get street cred by working for the cops, which is kind of weird. Not how it should go, but there's gotta have street cred 12 to get either the high jump or the double jump, and they're 14, so a cheap car's worth. Optical camo's cheap. Replaces grenades on the quick slot, though. With only pistols and knives, thermal armor. I want to keep the ability to huck grenades. Extra firepower. This is evasion by a short amount. Slows time when detected by enemies. Yes. One is Krenzikov. Allows you to aim and shoot while dodging. Slows time by 50% for a minute or second and a half. Minute and a half would be great. Second and a half while blocking, aiming, or attacking during a slide or a dodge. Cooldown's 5 seconds. It's a short cooldown too. Krenzikov's great. The synaptic accelerator, 60-second cooldown. Not so good, but very useful. Circulatory system and frontal cortex is mostly where you're hacking gears. Only restores 5 health on defeating an enemy. Heal on kill. Regulates hormones and regenerates health after the enemy is defeated. That in and of itself is kind of terrifying when you put too much thought into it. Regulates hormones, but heals you, so it's putting... Yeah, it's basically rewarding you for... I mean, that's this world, but... Tiger Claw? Just hacked me a free motel room. Sniper scope. Locked. Don't care about that one. Might be handy though. Seems like I know my way around some of these missions because I played basically everything my first run through. I mean everything. I was partway through my second run through when I decided to restart to mess around with Street Kid a bit. It up because it's partially 4. Cyberpunk. and then am starting again. So I've definitely got a... the lottery scratch card is... I don't know why you're renting this room, and whether you buy it or not, like, it's legitimately you're renting it. But there's a bunch of money laying around. Who left in such a hurry that they just left piles of cash? I'm saying something, though. Ah, yeah. I've got a lot of experience with the early game, what I'm saying. This is, generally speaking, the easiest way. So...
Stop! Not one more fucking step! Who
She's
put
got
out the
a
hit?
lisp.
Give
It's
me a
so
name.
cute.
What I can tell you is who took the job.
Huh. Fucking try me.
Well, that's not what I wanted.
Ah, come on!
Actually, let's go ahead and... That, ladies and gentlemen, was absolute failure. I did not know that's where that dialogue left. Didn't think about that too much. I was trying to remember which one I chose originally, and... So if it looks like I know what I'm doing, even though I played through this section repeatedly, I don't.
Stop! Not one more fucking step! Who put out the hit? Give me a name!
Anna, drop this investigation. It's in your best interest.
That a threat? I'd remind you, you're the one in the fucking crosshairs.
Hey, easy. I just want to help.
Help? Phonic implant must be fried. I think you meant intimidate.
Just to end your investigation. Really pissed off the wrong people.
Which people? Tell me what fucking people!
Your buddies at the NCPD set you up.
Fucking. I fucking knew it! Robert Kowalski and Bill Adams!
Sure, those guys.
Motherfuckers!
Let it go. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Know what? I'm not letting scumbags get me killed! Fuck them! Fuck this job! Fuck this city!
Thanks. All's well that ends well.
Give me a break. Don't act like you're different from the fuckers who sent you here. You got what you wanted, now fuck off!
I don't want your digits, you're horrible. I have a feeling that telling
Yeah?
short
Something happened?
cop that they're adorable is probably gonna get you shot anyway. Also, I just stole her coat. Remember her. Unless it doesn't look good on me, then it's scrap. When I was through here on my Nomad last, I accidentally pissed off Tiger Claws in the area by fighting Maelstrom in the area that led into Tiger Claws. And this whole area just lit me up. And it was fun because I had a high value armor and gorilla fists, so I just went around fisting everybody.
V of the Silver Tongue, eh? Glad we got it all worked out. Contract closed.
Yeah, street cred went up. That's gonna be such a long climb to get to any decent gear. Try like that. Now let's go back to the tactile neck. That gets broken. Bounce backs. I'm gonna break this other game. Axe mod is because if you don't want to have all of your attacks be non-lethal, Pax mod is a way of just making attacks on a specific weapon non-lethal. Don't need extended berserk, don't need thermal knuckles, so I'm not testing. And what else is in this? Let's go do that gig. I think what I'll do is clear Haywood of side stories and then continue the storyline. Because there's not a lot of side stories here as much as there's a bunch of NCPD scanner jobs. You can actually hear one of them going off right now, that little pop, pop, pop in the background. But, I ain't helping the cops. I'm helping the one good one. I have done my good deed. And then I might not kill the other one that we run into later because that kind of ends a storyline pretty quick. That's pretty hilarious and lets you nail a guy to a cross. By hilarious, I mean sad and deep. Like a good neighbor. This one, cheater.
Hey V, got this client. Not the brightest bulb in the bunch. Got himself into some serious trouble. Needs to leave town ASAP. More intel attached.
Yep, nice reload. Definitely one where I would not normally go into the trunk for. You know that classic comedy setup where a gonk gets serious trouble and only somebody like a misanthropic hardass can save them? Let that be the guiding plot for today. The gonk in question is named Huangbo. He did some small-time work for the Tiger Claws, but instead of keeping his head down and being patient, he took a shortcut and stole from his own gang. Genius, right? Not only that, but the whole thing had his name written all over it. Huangbo has been marked for death, meaning he has to disappear. The faster, the better. I already found a nomad smuggler, but someone still needs to get him from one end of the city to the other. But if he's spotted out on the street, the Tiger Claws will know about it. You know what you gotta do, right? So let's hurry up. He's holed up somewhere in the hotel on Martin. I mean, he's obviously holed up on the hotel on Martin, because that's where I picked up the job. Not be suspicious, V. Ugh. Let it coke. And that advertisement is just... Budget Arms. The only part of Budget Arms that made it into the game. Which is a shame, because Budget Arms actually made decent firearms in tabletop. I'm gonna have to adjust myself on that one. On which one? Is it my audio levels, or did I say something inappropriate? Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, cause day job. Yeah, nope. I'm not an adjuster. Well, actually, I'm a damage adjuster. The answer is, I've got insurance, so if it explodes, it summons a new one. Anywho. Yeah, bye. Just ripped the tab off the top, and you got yourself a okay automatic pistol. 151 DPS means that it's better than Dying Knight by 49 DPS. God damn it. The problems are the accuracy and the fact that it's a single-use gun. This game, this world, has disposable machine pistols. Glad I got the pink one. That's a win get for me.
빨리 좀 하면 안 돼?
Fuck you say?
You Huangbo?
그래. 근데 다들 날 치타라고 불러. 내가 또 치타처럼 존나 빠르거든.
Nobody calls you the cheetah.
How'd you get here?
야, 차 타고 왔지. 걸어왔겠냐? 이 근처에 주차해뒀어.
Let me do the driving.
야, 이런 개씨발 놈들이야!
Blind or deaf to you? Shut your trap if you don't want to eat lead.
Did it unequip? Oh, it just straight up despawned. Well, fuck you then.
What's with you guys?
Longbow. You literally ran towards the guys trying to kill you. I mean, yeah, it is disposable. You're not wrong. I wasn't planning on disposing of it then, though. Okay. Glad I did not get shot by that. Tactician to the tits is not fun. What's my grenade count at? 3. I have grenade patterns. I do have basic grenades. Nothing special, but... let's make a bunch of grenades. Because that was fun, and that made that fight a lot easier. A lot easier, folks. So your evasion increases for 25 seconds. 25% 6 seconds after performing a dodge with a pistol or revolver. Reduces recoil by 30%. Deal 50% more. Goodness. Deal 50% more damage with pistols and revolvers to enemies whose health is below 25%. Drawn holster time. This is headshot multiplier. Really just going all in on the headshot multiplier and trying to get those headshots, which, speaking of, is all of those grenades were non-lethal grenades, folks. Those were very... Why? That was not the direction I was going. Yes, non-lethal grenades. What killed that one was the car exploding after he was incapacitated by the first grenade. Just hilarious, folks. It's just fantastic, is it not? I got all the decent loot out of here anyway, so... come on, Cheeto. Dude, faster. Faster. You know what? I'm gonna leave you in your own car. Leave you with your own car. You don't get in.
You want a medal or something?
I agree. I don't give a fuck, give a fuck, give a fuck, sweet song. Has it really been an hour and a half already? Must be.
Hey, 너 별명 같은 거 없어?
That time with Evelyn Parker.
그럼 이참에 뭐라도 생각해놔. 길거리에서 존나 잘 먹으니까.
Gotta come up with some cool badass nickname. It boosts your street cred to have a badass nickname.
Okay, we're here. Get out.
야, 잠깐만. 근데 저 새끼들 믿어도 돼? 너 가면 내 콩팥 떼가고 그러는 건 아니지?
Reggie hired him direct. Ran the spec herself.
알았다고. 내리면 되잖아. 그리고 모텔에서 도와줘서 고마웠어.
Welcome to reality.
Flawless work,
his ass a reality
Rainbow
check.
thinks your nickname should be the Mad Lioness, so I guess he's happy. Closing the gig, sending you the cred.
I don't see what was so mad about that. I just filled a motel parking lot with grenades was all I did. I wasn't even all that upset about doing so. I actually rather enjoyed it. talking about how fast the Stalker runs, by the way. I don't have any special movement mods on to get me moving this fast. This is just basic running. It is over here. Maelstrom. I mean, probably could have done well with one grenade, but come on. Oh no, I've been spotted. Maelstrom will be upset. It's at least 10 to 15 Sanics. Indeed. Can I also get credit for... Yes, I can. Yeah. So, just walk up here, hold override, get some engineering credit, and then rip it off the mountain, because I'm strong. And get some athletics credit. HMGs are neat. They're 100 shots to their name. They do have varied rarity to them. However, you can't run with them. They do a ton of damage, though. I mean, it takes a lot to cause a car to explode. But, actually, I have a car right over here. It takes a lot of force to take out a car. This thing is just packing all sorts of power. You just can't run with it, you cannot stow it. You gotta double tap to disarm, to drop it. Oh, and you can't break it, it doesn't show up as proper inventory. You gotta double tap to drop it, or switch to a different weapon. Now, there's a minor issue with the fact that that was my car. I say minor because hold it and call. A replacement vehicle has been provided through your insurance. Deductible paid is $100. That's better insurance than I have. And I work in the industry. Let's see here. Oh, that takes me all the way around. You then, you're on the way. I gotta level up. Mostly using handguns, I will go ahead and boost them. I don't know why it's showing I have 5 rounds left in my machine gun that I dropped, but it's, you know, good to know, I guess. Now, one thing you can do is you can open the trunk, the physical trunk on your car, drop a machine gun in there if you do it right, and then drive off with it. If you respawn your car, though, it does not spawn back. It does not come back.
So, listen. Maelstrom's got this Ripper doc. Thing is, they're keeping her against her will, forcing her to work. Could you go grab her from those psychos? Her brother would be grateful. Deeds attached.
Well, looks out for blood. Birdie's a leadhead who was gonk enough to join with Maelstrom. Realized pretty quick the Psycho Gang operates on simple rules. You stay, you die, or you pay. In comes his sister Lucy, who chose option number 3. Instead of hard scratch, she bought out her bro's freedom with her expertise and services. You put 3 months of cyberware repair on the table. Problem is, 5 months have come and gone. Now in comes you. This gig is on Birdie's dime. Yes, he had a few eddies to stuff into his mattress. So you see, brother's doing right by his sister who saved his ass. This game has a lot of themes about family and about the connections you make and the connections you have with people. which is really fantastic. Especially for a game where you're going around blowing people's fucking faces off all the time. Just all the time. I am going to actually suppress the overture. Putting the PAX mod on it. I want to get some good headings. Like all other situations, like most of these side missions, all of the main missions, there's multiple ways of getting into places. Well, that was a lot worse than I thought it was. Okay, well, that was useless, so let's go ahead and move the 10% damage debuff. Crouch damage. Crouch. Why can't I crouch? There we go. Oi! Hit the crouch button so many times. It's actually 2 of the damn things, and neither of them was working. Bunch of text about basically the work the doc does. Why they're not letting her go. Eddie's. More Eddie's, 300 bucks actually. So take from a low level safe. I mean, at least it was a good shot. Good solid shot into that camera. There is nobody left except cameras right now, so that's why I'm being casual. Some extra. It's back. Max stock. Max stock, good. Pink. Yellow. You know what? I'm so incensed by that, sir. I'm gonna turn you into grenades later. Just straight up a Shigure, aka future MP5 laying on the couch. Synaptic accelerators back. And just grabbing a few things. Trying not to take my time and loot everything like I would if it was just me, because you guys gotta be bored by this.
Don't shoot! I'm a doctor. I'm not part of the gang.
I know. You're Lucy Thackeray.
Text blacked out again. Piece of shit. And you are?
V. Your brother sent me to get you out of here.
Birdie?
I left a body.
Okay,
So on the minimap, there's that green X that shows that we have
What's with him?
a body that was not
Any
looted
second
yet.
now, more of those Borg freaks could show.
They shot him. Almost got him sorted out, but the bleeding started again.
Look,
Oh
we
no,
don't
a
have time for
maelstrom
this.
got
This
shot
guy in
at.
here belongs in a scrapyard.
We got a Delta, now.
Since you're still here, run a scan on him.
You can't be serious.
Jesus, I see your implants. Scan him.
Pressure's falling. Same with temperature.
He's going into shock. I'll try to stem the bleeding. You, give him a unit of synth blood. Come on, it's on the table. First from the left.
So I originally failed this mission my first time around because I
not in my
accidentally
hand.
double tapped my walk
Okay.
and dodged
Gotta wait
directly
a bit before
into
it
him,
closes up.
Just finish up already.
which caused him to die. I mean, it doesn't fail the mission,
right.
but it pisses her off.
Crisis averted. Looks like. Rest he'll just have to sleep off. Thanks. Now we can go.
Problem is, if he dies... Alright, got the car waiting for us. If he dies, in general, she knows about it. So even if I get her out of that room,
Keep close
toss a
to me.
grenade
Head
while
down.
she's not looking, she knows, she gets pissed. What is it? Oh. It's you.
Come on. Just a little farther.
And you're still alive. Well, you were. Get in the trunk.
Your ride. Get in.
Or your car's over there. One of the two.
Hey, Lucy's safe. Preem work. Thanks.
Yeah. Almost like I'm a professional. Let's hit.
What? What did you just do?
Bitch, I was not moving. I was facing the opposite direction, but I was not moving. You had chance to stop. You saw me, you had plenty of chance to stop, you did not. That is mitigated circumstances, mitigated negligence. It's going up to arbitration. You're not seeing your deductible back anytime soon, and I don't really care about mine. So I think it's a part of the gameplay overhaul, but if you ice some gangbangers, the rest of the gang is pissed off at you for a short period of time. And if you drive by gangbangers of that group, they get really antsy and start rounds in your direction. That's kind of cool. Unfortunately, it leads to long, protracted running battles where you're constantly hitting groups of enemy gangsters that you've pissed off because you're in an area that's dense with hood punks. That's, I mean, you piss off Maelstrom in this area, you're just constantly fighting Maelstrom. Except here, though, because this is another boss fight. Yeah, you guys were...
Something in North Side just erupted, and apparently it's got Maelstromers hauling ass out of there. See what's going on exactly, and let me know.
Rax Hammer Drill. That's the name of my next character. Galena.
Oh, well, well.
Shock and blood loss due to multiple lacerations. Feel so bad for you. Feel so bad for you, second most evil gang in this group, this whole game. Shedding blood, that's normal. Just average Night City street stuff. And also lacerated and dead as hell. Let's get up. can do is pull out a damned weapon. Oh. It's a Valentino. Hey, buddy.
¡No muertes mi perra!
Ooh. Okay, first of all, not cool, you called me a bitch. Second, nice flashback, I'll admit.
A mí solo me juzga la huesuda.
Why are you so fast? It's gotta be the boots. Mara. I've been trying to reach you ever since they took me. I know you're looking. I know you'll find me eventually. But I don't know how to make it any easier. I don't think I can get on the net. Should have listened when you taught me how, but I fucked myself. Honestly, I don't even think you'll recognize me if you saw me. I know I don't. I should just stick a barrel down my throat and be done with that. I'm such a fucking monster. Fuck me. Gang ain't taking me back. Not without a bag over my head. Got all these, like, tractor hands and ugly as sin red eyes. All I can think of now is your chooms who poisoned you and me, telling you not to get with the Valentino, that he'll leave you for someone else, vanish without a word. I'm gone. They'll beat their chests and all justified and tell you told you so. They couldn't be more wrong. It's driving me loco. I feel like my head's gonna explode in a million pieces. I can feel the pressure building and building and building. But IDK when it's gonna pop. Sad. Still alive though. This one's some serious Romeo and shit. Our kid was a Valentino, not a Maelstromer. Borg fiends must have had an axe to grind with him because they stuffed him with implants like a Christmas turkey and just watched and waited for him to blow. Same would happen to anyone chipped that fast. Body didn't have time to adjust and the wearer turned him psycho. Good thing he still had a little self-control left and could take him down quietly. Looks like our other guy didn't even have to piss him off. A while ago, Maelstrom put out word as looking for volunteers to test some new wear. Obviously nobody stepped up, so the Borg fucks just started scooping peeps off the street. Valentino's been looking for this kid for a while, not to mention the runner who swarmed the net with data feelers trying to track him down. Eventually must have broken free, fought for his life, made the Maelstromers reap what they sowed. The whole thing backfired on them spectacularly. Good thing he managed to get him down softly. Kid's still young. Maybe with the right help, he can learn to adapt to his new condition. Maelstrom has this tendency to just Borg out people because they find it amusing. So you're right next to some stuff I want to steal. Can't step on you. Oh. It's blue, but it's food, so I can't break it. Yeah, definitely an orc barbarian. Although, if that were your bard, that'd be hilarious. There's much in this room. I mean, aside from a shitload of explosives that if I set off, he's toast. I swear it feels like there's more explosive canisters laying around, but it could just be me. So you more laying about, because, you know, smart pistols are so damn cheap. Oh, sprinted through here. All these servers, just big old explodey server. I think that's probably what cooked off the first time. Servers, it's hard to say. just a lot of explosives in the air. All the Cyber Psycho sightings are just really goddamn tragic. Which, if it was just, you know... Oh yeah, they crashed.
Oh, well.
Scout. If it was just try and take the Borgs alive, just because, it'd be a toss-up on whether or not they waste the time. It's a bit of a pain in the butt if you don't get the cyber optic mod I have. If you do, it's super easy. You just gotta not hit them while they're down, which can also be a bit. But there's very few, if any. I don't think there's really any Cyber Psycho that isn't absolutely tragic. Machete's a long blade, too big. Stash. Cute. Will actually get better. Jacket. Jumpsuit. Yeah, 98 Mazda GLC. Yes, that is basically what that is. Generally speaking, all the cars are based off of something to a degree. There's obviously some limitations, like the one from the prologue, the Erendite Guinevere, which there's more than 4 of in the city, by the way. There being 4 Erendites in Night City thing is actually a reference to the Erendites available in half target. In the Witcher games. One in each Witcher game and one in either an extra DLC or a related game that they put out. It's also a reference to the name of Sir Lancelot du Lac's sword, which makes it cooler when the other car that same British auto manufacturer makes is the Caliburn, which is also faster, it's just not as luxurious. It also has way better handling. Way the hell better. And you can get one for free. Whereas the Erendite is, I think its base price is like $250,000. The rebalance changes that. Cuts all the car prices in half because they're just, if you're wanting to buy the cars, it's ridiculously expensive. I think British handling, I think Reliant Robin. Yeah, I mean, in the grim, dark, horrible future, England actually figures out how to make some decent cars, I guess. He's marked as lootable, but you can't really get in there to loot him. Not sure how you would. What's going on in this thread? This is probably the most amount of driving I've done. Normally I just sprint everywhere because there's enough stuff to keep you occupied that you just sprint from one end of the map to the other. But not taking in CPD missions, not doing random stars that pop up, kind of makes that trickier. Okay, I'm gonna drive. I could hop the curb, like run and go. Oh, he just took out that sign and just kept driving. Terrible. There's an alleyway I could have sprinted down, but in this area... Oh. So this one's fun. It's a spy mission. You gotta get in and steal the data. But it's really hard to actually get in unless you have double jump. And even then, it's not...
Hey, V! How's things? Still alive?
It's not easy. You gotta open that window, which is hard,
You got a clever recording
and double
of a
jump to it.
Maelstrom initiation. Wanna know more? Check what I attached.
some paparazzo work for you. You need to get my hands on a recording of the Maelstrom initiation ceremony. TLDR, to get into the gang, you need to undergo an optic nerve split operation. Rite of passage of sorts. Footage of the whole thing, that's what I'm paying for. Got a tip you can find just such a reel at the Haven Med Clinic. This place, they put all the new recruits under the knife for the first time. Ops rooms are fitted with cams too. Could be a file, an entire disk, access to the servers. I don't care. What matters is the footage. Get it done. And you don't have to be sneaky on this one. You don't have to be all sneaky beaky. But one thing that's limiting this job is A, they get super sus if you walk up on them. Like, hello. Nope.
Hear that?
And B, NCPD crime scene analysts over here and Biohaz team. That's the Biohaz team. They're armed. They're all gunners. They got resistances to bio, fire, and electric. Super Sus is a great YouTuber. I bet. So if you come in the front entrance and you start shit hard, they will open up on you. There's a garage bay you can go through, and then there's this window. I think the window on the second floor is actually a cheese because you can't normally get... Let's go ahead and suppress the biggin. You can't normally get a double jump height and open or go through a window, but it's on the second floor, so you can go through it from above.
That's how many of us there are. Think about what would happen if we all got up from our knees, united as one.
Yes, Cyrus. Very warriors.
Day will come, and sooner than you think.
Really? Bulletproof glass.
Jedi forever!
I mean, okay, bulletproof glass always makes sense in Night City, but... Come on. Thank you for opening the door. It's just a matter of time, motherfucker. Now, if you go through and just assassinate these people right off the bat, NCP don't, or the clever way, NCP don't care. And they can see you doing just that right there. They don't care. If you go through the front door guns blazing, they join. They got their priorities. What's Death Grips? I don't know that one. It's spotting me. Oh, that camera.
You're here! I know you are!
Wow, I just missed that shot too. Never said I was good at shooters, just that I enjoy them. Especially when they take me to Night City. I'm gonna make it as hard as I want. Take it easy.
Curse the cunt!
Oh, wow. Language. Hard, buddy. No, no. Very much inappropriate, sir. Ever reload that? I just accidentally... Yes. Oh, that's a Kenshin. Industrial rap group, real popular with IDK hipsters and other groups. Or slash MU hipsters. I mean, I'm not against industrial rap. Never heard of them. I'm gonna start putting points into blades and possibly demolitions, because I do really like throwing grenades everywhere, but pistols are my bread and butter. Yeah, yelling over distorted drums is good. That guy's up above. However, I think I can get some athletics points from this door. Yep. Yoink. Am strong. In general, music is music. I am good for just about anything. Some issues I have with young/current country, mostly just how easy it turns extremely racist and nationalistic. Dog whistles in the lyrics, that type of thing. I'm not against it. Well, actually, no, I am against that. Absolutely. Not against country in general. Old stuff and some of the new stuff, it's quite good. I mean, as much as it is a pro-authoritarian bop, I do like Beer for My Horses. And who doesn't like a good honky-tonk badonkadonk? Camera. But I really lay in on jazz, blues, metal, and hip-hop, mostly either gangster or basically one end of the extreme or the other.
I'm glad they fucked Royce. Had it coming. Look, man. Don't care if you didn't like it. Or rule. And Royce was a piece of shit. Come on. I'll be your friend.
No, I doubt you will. However,
Over here!
well, I didn't switch to knife, not fists, but I also shot him while I was putting the gun away, so okay. But no, music is the ultimate expression, is an ultimate form of expression. So long as that is the purpose of the music, can't really go wrong with it. So when it's used as propaganda, tend to have an issue. Really got out the controls here. She's the building boss, basically. But that's it's here for me, I guess. Don't forget to kill the ones you've already subdued. Get extra bonus points on your street cred if you subdue them, and then kill them. This counts as a kill, and then counts as an incapacitation, a defeat, and then a kill. It's hilarious. Incendiary grenade. Let's steal some data. One more camera somewhere around. But that's okay, I'll just yeet. Okay. And that's that job. It's easy enough if you don't mind being a little sneaky beaky and assassinating some punks. Which I don't. I'm perfectly fine with that. Yep, there we are.
Got the data. Thanks, V. Get closed.
Took you long enough. What are you on? Rail up? Speaking of yelling into a mic and distorted drums. Out of my way. Driving a bigger car. See, that's proof that traffic accidents are not illegal in any way, shape, or form in Night City. Because you can just ram cars in front of cops. Nobody cares. Excuse me. I mean, either that or they're not programmed right. But that can't possibly be, right? Yeah, that assassination job is a bitch. No, that's actually not an assassination job, that's just, does that count as CP? Yeah. Nope, not doing it. It's a reported crime because it's just some dudes hanging around some boxes. Obviously, they're a problem. Hey, I agree, it should be perfectly legal to give cars a little tap. A little bit of run them off the fucking road. They can't drive 55. Exact opposite side of the... I'll get out here.
V, got a gig for you. One I'd rather not have. Bryce Stone, preacher on TV. His son was brutally murdered. Only way to catch this child killer is to get your hands on the original BD that recorded the whole thing. Of course. Yeah. You heard that right, unfortunately. More info attached.
Should pull the suppressor off of dying. Hey, seriously? That was right on the guy. Boink. That's okay, you don't need all the doors here. Okay, I don't need you to have all the doors here. Off, stupid. So yeah, the details on this one, I'm not even going to pull them up because they're just the worst, is that a community leader and televangelist, you know, fuck televangelism, went looking for, put out a missing persons on his son and found that his son had been murdered. And he had been murdered for people who were just doing... Fuck. brain dances.
Get back! Bunch of weaklings!
I agree.
Come on out! Let's talk!
And this one just gets worse. So if, you know, child murder's not your thing, yeah. And I mean, if child murder is your thing, then
Get her the fuck off me!
we got some worse problems.
Get out of here alive!
Yeah, I'm pulling the suppressor off dying. What are you? Does it actually show it on the BD? Yes, it is a brain dance of the kid's murder, from the murderer's perspective. You don't get to... Well, okay, I'm not going to say you don't get to interface with it and actually access it. I don't know. You get the brain dance, I believe, as the job, but, I don't care to actually see if they went that far. I'm gonna hope their lazy programming actually saved us that. Get it together! I love the fact that some of the Maelstromers bleed beige,
Coming for ya!
because they just don't have enough blood in them left. That's actually blood.
Shitbags! Now where you hiding?
Let's just turn off that gun cam before it murders me because it's got a heavy machine gun mount. That couldn't have been the last one. That camera for the engineering. Oh, the battle music stopped, so that was the last one, huh? I hear that there's just a spare sniper. Must have been the one by him. Of course, just like I was saying earlier with other missions, there's multiple ways into this building. There's street access over there, there's the street access I took here dockside where I pulled the fence away. It's the front fucking gate. You can go through a window down there, window up here, front door. If you are clever and sneaky and beaky, you can do this really quietly. Or you can do like I did and trip the alarm almost immediately by not spotting a camera that's way the hell too far out of your reach to actually try and turn off manually. Let's switch back to sneak. And of course, like any other deep role-playing game nowadays, just first off, turn on. There's a whole bunch of data disks laying around that work like the books in Skyrim, or really any of the magazines in front, was it? You know, Red Dawn, the game. Where it's just data Playing around. It's lore. Can I actually put you down with a... Oh! This is a damn good revolver. That is a tough turret. And turrets are not meant to be destroyed. They're armored and stuff. Okay, they're not made to be destroyed. They're meant to be destroyed. They're destructible target. Yeah, this BD plant specializes in recordings of child murders.
Cut! Right there.
And this guy...
Right before he gets...
What do you think? Else it'll feel like stabbing a pillow.
Wakey, wakey,
Okay.
gentlemen.
What's happening? Security!
Too far away to hear us. Well, let's not do
Way
anything
too
rash
dead to
here.
hear.
We just tune and sell. We don't scroll. Honest to God. We can figure this out. Just tell us what you want, and we'll make it happen.
Got a little family affair going here, huh?
Love how I put...
People want to buy, so we sell.
1 second. Streamer mode's enabled. It should not be popping up messages. But I just saw one of my friends pop up, so that's cool. Fuck Discord. Okay.
Business is business.
Looking for something in
You
particular?
know, if it wasn't us, there'd be someone else.
You want to see something really hardcore?
Freddy! We just supply what Night City demands. That's all.
XBD of a preacher's little boy. Murdered. Ring any bells?
Which preacher?
I just got a fresh batch with boys. No clue who their daddies are. Gonna need more.
Bryce Stone, circuit writer on News 54. Son was Bobby Stone, 12 years old when he died.
Are we talking black, white, Chicano? Any identifying marks? Style of execution?
Papa? I think I know the one she wants. BD 9430.
Kindly hand it the fuck over. Now!
All right, please, just relax.
Just take it.
Freddy! Ma'am, it's just behind us on the shelf.
BD 9430.
Somewhere in here, I think it might actually be on one of the two. There is a data disk.
That's it. That's the one. Just take it.
Yeah. I got what I needed. That grenade really fucked up his kneecap, I guess. Ah, yeah, there it is. Basically between this guy and this kid's... And she kinda killed a kid. Brain dance. Otter. About the fact that he's getting pulled into the family business, and she wants nothing to do with it. She wants the kid out of it. Unfortunately, she did not get a say in it. And... I'm not gonna feel too bad about killing that specific kid. Because seriously, they sit here and edit brain dances of child executions and then say, hey man, if it wasn't us, it'd be somebody else. There's no way that kid did not know what he was doing. Can't edit EDs without seeing them. So he knew what he was working on. He knew what he was dealing with. Yeah, he's young. And it would have been cool to give him a second chance, but... Nah, fuck that. some scum you just gotta wipe clean. This. What's cool is if you take this and exit out, you end up on the other side of the street when their backup actually arrives.
Now it all makes sense! Nobody!
Maelstrommers are the worst. Well, they're the second worst. Not scavs, and that's the only benefit they have. Brick's team, Brick's crew, not terrible. Fuckers working for Royce deserve everything. They deserve every single bullet. They deserve more. And now we just gotta drop this off at a dead drop because it's seriously fucked up illegal hardware. Or illegal gear. Stuff. And Regina does not want to touch it directly. I don't blame her.
Great work, B. Let's hope it helps trace the motherfucker who scrolled the thing. Gig's closed.
And there's my street cred. It's actually up to 10. I can start picking up better hardware now. Let's see here. Oh yeah, good time to clear out my backpack. Carnage, which is a fucking 4-gauge shotgun. Still ridiculous. Oh. Oh, that's the first time I've seen a Tamayora. That's cool. This whole game is extremely filthy. It's extremely gritty. Nobody's clean. Even the best of people still work for gangs. They still work for cartels. They still deal daily in people's lives. Sell, break some drugs and turn grenades. Perhaps ammunition. And most people, not all, but most, have lives detailed enough, at least anybody with a name, that you get a good feel of who they are. It's not just, hey, this is Bad Geisen. He's a bad guy. You get to go kill him. Cool, I get to go kill Bad Geisen. Like, I'm sure somebody got upset by my decision to blow up the kid, but it is what it is, and it's a decision I made. Though, technically, I both of them. It's not like I was specifically... Just crit damage, damage to... Forgotten Blades. Successful counterattacks restore 25 health and stamina. Well, that's what I'm needing. Right off the bat. We are at 2.5 hours. Goodness. Thank you guys for sticking around for the extra half hour. I normally only stream for 2. Let me go ahead and highlight our targets for next time. This gun shop and that mission, which really shows you how shitty Maelstrom is. No spoilers on that. And go ahead and save. Alrighty. So I appreciate y'all coming by and sticking around. Great stream as always. Glad you guys were talkative, had someone to talk to. That's really what I want out of this, is just to not play single player games alone, I guess. I'm gonna be talking shit one way or another, so somebody else should be inflicted with the sound of my voice. Thursday going to be, of course, Cyberpunk. I think probably, because this week's pretty packed, but maybe next weekend, I think I'm clear enough. I might do a Saturday game of something. Don't know what. Just picked up one that Cyberpunk was playing. Pretty cool. It's a roguelike dungeon gun FPS. Of it. Yeah, I probably should add the fact that I'm a VTuber or PingTuber. Those are actually tags I could add to the stream. I didn't think to, I did not actually think to look for VTuber as a tag. But yeah, not this weekend because it's pretty busy, but next weekend I will probably be doing a stream. If I am doing well this week, mentally I don't think I'll have a depression stream, which is a good thing. But it also means it's less likely I'm going to be able to show you all my sweet Minecraft world with all of its towers. Because, bitches love towers, right? Either way, once again, I appreciate y'all joining the fluff pile one more time. Can't wait to get back into this. It is late enough in the night that old man Yaogwai needs to get himself to bed for his regular person job. Hope y'all have a fantastic evening, fantastic night, dear hearts, and let's see if there's somebody to raid. Maybe success. Who do I have streaming? Oh, Big Chunk's doing Dead by Daylight.
Anything you
but
the ticket subs!
Shut up. Why does it always start somebody? Why does it always start somebody? Let's see who's streaming Cyberpunk. There's actually a number of live channels. If you guys feel like sticking around for more Cyberpunk, somebody is 77. That seems, unless somebody else has somebody there that they know is currently streaming. Yeah, no, screw it. Let's throw it to Big Chunk. He's a great guy. Oh, Benzie's finished already? Trade. Chunk. 3. No matches, really. I see him listed. He's right there. Dude. Nanners is on. At the same time, Nanners does not need viewers. I like throwing my raids to people who... Let's go ahead. Some people at Dead by Daylight. Chunk's pretty cool. Alright. Let's get that raid going.
killer is, and that scares me. This dude fucking like comes out of nowhere. Oh my god, Fluffy, what's up? How you doing, dude? Thank you for the raid. How you doing? How you doing? Fluffy, I didn't even know you streamed, honestly. But welcome on in, everybody. Hope you're having a great night. Yo. Oh my god. Where? Oh, that's where. I'm starting to think me being in this bush is not so conspicuous.